What's up, y'all? Welcome, welcome. Gotta have my juice. Gotta have it. It has been a really fun day today. We woke up. We got to have Fuck Ice reading sprints. Amazing. And then we had Suki Sunday, which just concluded. That was wonderful. I got to watch 3 episodes of Supernatural in honor of my departed mother. And now I get to have the Grief Club live stream for our Grief Club year-long reading journey for Break the Cycle by Dr. Marielle Bouquet. And Akasha and I just went for a quick walk around the block. I'm going to take her for a longer walk after this live because I've been streaming all day. The poor thing. Right, Akasha? She's in the garden bed, squeaking her ball. Let me see your ball. Very excited to be here. I've been pretty quiet in the grief court, in the Break the Cycle read along Discord chat lately. So I don't know that anyone else who is participating is on chapter 5. That's where we were supposed to read to for this particular live, which is part 1 of the book. And that is entirely okay. So stream is basically a check-in. So any place you're at, whether you're on page 2, whether you haven't read the book at all, but you want to kind of just stay in the know about it, here we are. I'm going to be giving you some of my personal thoughts, my personal feedback about this book will probably be on for maybe half an hour to 45 minutes. And I'm really excited, y'all. So thus far, we're supposed to be up to page, 57, I want to say. I can't quite remember, but I reread everything yesterday, and this is kind of what my book looks like, highlighted and annotated and underlined. And I've learned so much. Yesterday I practiced some of the exercises in the book, which every chapter ends with an exercise that you can practice in order to help you break cycles of intergenerational trauma. And it was really grounding. It was difficult work, but this book has been awesome for my own grief journey. I really love how it speaks about the ways that stress impacts the heart, the mind, and the body, and how chronic stress can debilitate your nervous system. There was a quote that she said, it's on page 28, and this part of her story really hit me personally because she was asking her mom what to do. She asked her mom, Akasha, she is so cute. Look at her. You can't see her, but wow, you can't see her. She's peeking behind the chair. Akasha, what are you doing, cutie? Where's your ball? Get your ball. She's so cute, bro. But she essentially is crying to her mother while in graduate school, crying about the pressures of racism. And her mom says, "You come from a lineage of strong and resourceful people. God has your back, and so do we. You are already victorious. Now go back in there and show them how powerful you are." Truly beautiful words. And one of the things that I wrote down was show them how powerful you are. which is right here. And then another quote that I wrote down. Hold on. Another quote. Nope, wrong side. There we go. That I wrote down is this one. I'm not sure what page it's from. I didn't write it. But she says, when you continually commit to reprogramming your soul, your new default will be to lean on your internal wisdom. And I really liked that. I liked that a lot. So this first half of the book, this first part rather, because we're nowhere near the halfway point, I think for me it was about identifying things I want to work on in myself, things that my body is asking for me to work on, and also to become a version of myself that makes choices for the future and for my future self. And I think this book is helping with that. Truly. It's I love the family anecdotes, the personal anecdotes, and how she weaves that in so beautifully with science, with medicine, both Eastern and Western medicine. It's great. And that is basically what I have to say at this moment. But those of you in the chat, how are you doing? Happy Sunday. I hope that your days have been peaceful. Akasha is thrilled about that fucking ball, yo. And I can't even be mad at her because she's been very chill all day while I've been streaming. So it's part of why I held this stream outside, because even though my dogs' needs are always taken care of, I try to get them outside as much as possible, especially if they've been outside all day. So look how happy she is. She's just in there eating grass, being adorable. It's very, very cute. I guess I should also tell you about this exercise that I did yesterday. One of the exercises I practiced and quite appreciated. I highlighted the entire exercise. I posted about it in my Grief Club Discord as well. Yes. This exercise was so cool, y'all. All right. So this one is on page 31. And this chapter is called Your Intergenerational Higher Self. Okay? The exercise is an imagery exercise. Visualization can harness the power of wiser self-connection in a multitude of ways, she says. Imagining your intergenerational higher self coming to you with a healing word is a powerful tool. And so she says, think of your intergenerational higher self and see if an image comes to mind. How are they dressed? What is their posture? How do they speak? Do they look like you in a different era of life? Do they look like you? Do they instead look like someone else, perhaps a guide or an ancestor? Are they in a human or more mythical, spiritual form? Get curious about them and use your creativity. I thought that was a really awesome exercise. And then, so basically what you do is you kind of are in communion with this version of yourselves. Very, very fucking awesome. It was a great exercise. Hello. How are you doing, friend? It is good to see you. I'm glad that you're here. Happy Sunday. What are you up to in this moment? What are you reading in general? And look at us concluding the month of May together. That's pretty badass. I'm not going to lie. I love it. I really do. Hey, Kara, it is good to see you, and happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. Yo, I know I made the right call in letting this dog be outside for this live stream, because look at her. Look at her. She's so fucking cute. So cute. All right, and see if there's anything else I want to kind of tell y'all about regarding this book. It's hard because a lot of it is very personal, and I've written some very personal things, so I can't share everything that I would like to, but yes, yep. It's such a good book. I can't. So if y'all are not reading this yet, I encourage you to join. The read along goes all year. So we have all year to read this book, dog. You got all year. What are some books that have helped you with your grief? I'm going to give a reminder that when I say grief, I don't mean grieving the life of someone. It can be you grieving a relationship, it can be you grieving a version of yourself, it can be you grieving a job that you thought you were going to get. Grief looks different for everybody. So, what books have helped you with your grief, and why or how did they help you? If you don't want to get into detail, you can just give me the name of the book itself. But I am very interested in grief centric books and not necessarily self help books. Like, this is the only grief, and this isn't all grief, but this is the only grief specific self help book I am reading. I'm more of an indirect person when it comes to literature on grief. So I like fictional grief as a device to work through my literal grief. But the science is very, very important, and hence why this book is so important. So I'm grateful to see y'all here personally. It really means a lot. I also, bring me your ball. Dame la pelota. Akasha, dame la pelota. Yes, not she. She is so funny. Bring it to me. Try. Girl, where are you going? Try. Come here. Let me see. Now she's walking all the way around the table. She's so fucking funny, bro. I wanted to take this time to say we really appreciate how much y'all have been supporting the content lately. I know I've been very MIA over the last 2 years, especially, but I know I've been MIA over the last 2 years, especially, and I've been very active this month consistently, and I'm telling you, like, I feel so much better every single time that I post and get to interact with y'all and finish a video and talk with y'all about it. Like, I feel like myself. I feel so rooted and happy, and seeing the way y'all have been rocking with my content really means a lot to me, even though I've been so inconsistent. So thank you for continuing to receive me with such love and light. It's really appreciated. It's appreciated so deeply. Cara listened to Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins. Okay, so we're gonna look that up. Interesting. Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins is a self help book that teaches readers to reclaim personal power by letting go of the need to control others' opinions, actions, and happiness, freeing up energy to focus on their own goals and well being. That sounds so good. Where can I read this? It's on Audible. Where is it? On Everend? If it's on Everend, I might use some credits. Interesting. It's a proven method that teaches you how to protect your time and energy and focus on what matters to you. I need this book. Bro, I need this shit yesterday, dog. All right, let me share this. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Share the screen for my visual homies. So, a life-changing tool millions can't stop talking about. Using the same no-nonsense, science-backed approach that's made the Mel Robbins podcast a global sensation, Robbins explains why the Let Them theory is already loved by millions and how you can apply it in 8 key areas of your life to make the biggest impact. An easy-to-understand guide, relevant research, psychology, neuroscience. Okay, so here we go. Stop wasting energy on things you can't control. Stop comparing yourself to other people. break free from fear and self-doubt. Okay, so it all sounds like so generic, but that first bit that I read sounded really gripping. Okay. Yo, I gotta look into that. I have to look into that because that kind of has me all over it. You know, I am one of the things that I'm working on. One of the wounds that I'm working to heal is over explaining, and I'm learning how to be content with somebody misunderstanding what I just said without feeling the need to step in and correct them or re-explain. I'm trying really hard to learn how to just let other people say whatever it is that they're finna say and just not even respond. That is really hard for me for many reasons. So that book could potentially be very, very helpful for me. Oh, just put me on. Okay, hey. This is a really cool name, Original Ray. Says, I haven't been reading much. I've been I've been stuffed in grief of self for years and in a loop that I cannot get out of. However, y'all's video has been a raft in the ocean, and these sprints have also been helpful. Stop. Stop. Yes, I love to hear this. Yes. Yo, this is fucking awesome. I was literally just talking to a friend today or yesterday and being like, man, it's not that I know that my videos are helpful. I just being in my head, you know, being in my head. And even if a video doesn't help somebody, as long as it's helping me in some way, I'm trying to be content with that. And so hearing this validation from you while I'm in a period where I'm like, sometimes I am doubting, is really appreciated. It's really appreciated. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't do more promo for this in the weeks leading up to this this check-in, but I figured it's better than not having the check-in because, again, I'm really working on my consistency. I want to be consistent with all of the things in my life that feel good to me, and YouTube is a huge one. I would say top 3 things in my life that I'm fighting for consistency on because it gives me so much peace and joy and community, you know. And now I feel like I'm able to do that. So, homie, Hermetic Imp says read Fire, Sword, and Sea by Vanessa Riley. I know that's right. To This River Has Roots by Amala El Mokhtar while dealing with online friend fallout. No, bro. No. No, literally. No. Both touch on grief and gave me some things to focus on, bro. I still mourn an online friendship that I had that I don't have anymore. I was mourning that shit today. So I feel you. And it's been a long time since I've been friends with this person at this point. So people just don't get like how much you fucking love and connect and bond with your online friends. You know? And like, I know what that knife feels like, especially if you loved that friend in a way, like, especially if you loved and showed up for that friend in a way that wasn't reciprocated, you know? So I don't know what happened, obviously, but I'm just trying to say, I see you, I feel you, I've been there. That shit sucks, dog. Like, that shit is ass. I would not wish that on anybody. And I'm really glad that you showed up. I'm really proud of you for reading books that touch on grief and let you, directly / indirectly deal with that sea of feeling that's sitting in your chest. Like, you're doing ancestor work and you're a bad bitch. Okay? Like, that's what's up. I love to hear that. And you're reading some interesting books. I have not personally read This River Has Roots, but it is on my Goodreads. It's on multiple lists of mine, and I really want to read it. I really want to support that author personally. You know, I have been thinking about doing some reading sprints because I've been so happy doing reading sprints lately. Oh, duh, that makes sense. Okay, okay. I feel as if y'all showing up on YouTube means y'all have to be strong and have real strength to do so. Behind the scenes requires doing and being enough, which y'all are. Ah! Friend, you're too good to me. You're too good to me. I appreciate it. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, bet. Um, yeah, okay, what was that book? Let Them? Yeah, Let Them by, just trying to commit it to memory. I feel like it was kind of like a forgettable name. Hold on, let me go back. Mel Robbins. Yeah, that's not the kind of name my brain saves. Um, okay, I'm gonna try and remember it as let Let Them Theory. Okay, I've got it. I've got it. Thank y'all. It's a great book. Listen to the audiobook, which has songs recorded from the story. Shut the fuck up. That's so cool. It's so good. I know that's right. Precisely. Okay. Hey, we love, we love. So, I mean, I don't want to break the cycle to death because we already know what the book's about and we have all year to talk about it. And I'm going to be doing reading sprints for people who want to join in on the readathon, no matter at what point you're at in the book to join. So what we're going to do is, how do y'all feel about we do some reading sprints? I started reading You Know What You Did earlier during my BIPOC immigrant reading sprints. You Know What You Did by KT Wynn, I want to say. And that book deals with grief big time. And but it's a thriller mystery at the same time. And I have not stopped thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking maybe we can pop in, since we've already basically kind of discussed what I wanted to talk about in the book. We can do some reading sprints and then we'll touch back in another time. If y'all are down, if you are not in a reading space, you're also welcome to do something that focuses on grief, whether that is you want to sit and meditate, whether it is you want to do some yoga, you want to do some deep breathing, you want to color, journal, write a letter to your grief or to somebody who has ascended, anything that just makes you feel good and recentered. Okay, bet. For me, that's thriller. So, yes. And then it's going to be perfect because when at the end of my these reading sprints, I can film a vlog update talking about, because I have not yet spoken to the camera about You Know Why They Did, You Know What They Did. I started it today, like I said, during BIPOC immigrant reading sprints, and it was so good. Okay, I'm going to turn off my camera quick, and I'm going to head back inside, and we're going to do a sprint. How long do you want the first reading sprint to go for? We'll probably do 2 to 3 sprints and then hop off. How long? How long? How long can we sing this song? You know? No. Haley Williams? Okay, hey. All right. Come on, Akasha. Come on, Vamonos. She's looking at me like I'm silly. She's like, what do you mean go inside? Wait for me. Good girl. Good dog. And then I can show y'all my porch that I'm in the process of hooking up. All right, here we go. There you go. There we go. Ooh. All right, y'all. So, all right. Woo. So, I'm going to give you the grand tour of the porch. Okay, perfect. All right, we'll do a 45-minute sprint, but I'll give you a peek at how I've set it up so far for the summer. So Akasha's got grass hanging from her mouth. It's really funny. Can you all see it? Let me see. Yeah, thank you. Why did you duck? So those are stripper heels I'm selling. We've got my horror rug over here. We got a nice table and then some plants and a pretty dog. Those are blankets that I have to go to the laundromat. But there's that. And then this is what this side of the porch looks like. Cute, cozy, nowhere near done at all. But I am very proud of it. All right. Put the shades down so we can have some privacy. All right. All right. So we said 45 minutes. No, so bad. You do. You must. I want that for you. Man, if I could get you a set, I would right now, because like you and the boys on the porch just reading, that would be so cozy. They deserve. You all deserve. All right, so I'm trying to do math. Can you tell? All right. It's 45 minutes from now. Okay, I can do this. 26, 36, 46, 56, 06. Nope, that's 50. So to the 0 mark? No, that's not right. 37, 47, 57 is 30. 57 would be 30 minutes. An extra 10 would be 7 minutes. An extra 5 would be 12 minutes. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, 12 minutes after the hour, I believe, is 45 minutes. Did I just do math? Is that right? Okay. Sprint a Grief book. Correct me if my math isn't right, y'all. But okay, hey. Okay, I love to hear it. All right, bet. All right, sprint until 13. I'm gonna go get my book and my food that I made. I made shrimp parmesan with broccoli and fettuccine alfredo. And I'll see y'all in a minute. What's up, y'all? Hey, hey. That was our first reading sprint for tonight. We love. This book had me gripped. My sprint was very, very productive. Very productive. What about yours? How were your respective sprints? How'd they go? How many pages did you read? And what did you do during your sprints if you did not read? Akasha was laying over there slumped. She was sitting under my chair for most of the sprints. It was really sweet. I ate some of my pasta that I had made prior to this, and I'm going to finish it when I get off of live. It's just so messy to try to eat on camera. But the pasta is really good. I really, I was actually thinking as I was taking a couple bites, like how cool it is to be able to come on here and say that I'm eating. Being in ED recovery is ongoing, but I'm doing awesomely. I'm eating the most that I've eaten since my mom passed, which is huge for me. So, pretty damn cool. Now, as far as the reading goes, this book is such a good grief club book, y'all, because you have a character who is grieving, who's in an active state of grief, but she's avoidant of her grief, and she's got things going on that are psychological, but also just terrifying in general outside of her grief. These nightmares, she wakes up next to a dead body, that kind of thing. So she's got these things happening in her life that don't allow her to focus on her grief. And those are some of my favorite grief club books to read because you get the grief in snatches while consuming a broader story. And that feels the safest for me right now, personally. So I got all the way to page 74 in You Know What You Did by KT Wynn. This is the cover. Her family life is very frustrating. Very frustrating. The OCD depiction is excellent. Excellent. As well. I did some journaling. Yes. I am not to the point where I'm bullet journaling yet. I have done some journaling, but this actually reminds me I really do need to do some journaling, especially because I have been so productive this month and I want to make sure I've written down all of the amazing accomplishments that I've had this month. Very proud of myself. Yo, you are not going... Let me put it this way. Unless something changes, you're not going to regret this. I'm 74 pages in, but I'm making a 5-star prediction. This book is going to get 5 stars, okay? I did take some cool photos for Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to post these at the end of the live, but where are they? Basically, here we go. Like, look at that. Doesn't that look good? Hey. All right, so we got that one. We got this one. We love it. We love it. And then that's money right there. Ace, it is so good to see you, dog. How are you? Happy Suki Sunday. I hope that you're well. And I'm glad to see you. I'm very glad to see you. I sadly have to move inside because my computer's dying and we don't have a working extension cord out here yet. That's why the lights are not up. But I'm going to get an extension cord out here soon, hook up these lights, put up some new curtains. Oh, it's going to be a paradise out here, y'all. You don't even know. It's going to look so good. So we're going to do a nice change of scenery. My laptop's on 14%, but I'm getting chilly out here, so I'm ready to go back inside. Yes. Yes to dinner. We love it. You putting food in your body. Very proud of you. Finishing up a book I hate, that sucks. But I will say, whether I'm enjoying a book or not enjoying a book, finishing it feels so good. It feels so good. You know, that sense of closure is really nice, personally. I think our next sprint should be. Oh, interesting comment. Ray asks, do you think that this book may be top 5 of the year based on any predictions of your TBR and upcoming releases? That's really good. I could see it in the top 10 if it keeps going this way. I could see it in the top 10. Top 5 is hard, not because I have any upcoming releases clocked that I can pull to my brain immediately and compare. I don't have anything coming to mind. A Quick Case book is next year. This is really hard because I read James this year, right? Or did I read James last year? I read James this year, and I know that that's like, I wouldn't be shocked if it were in my top 5. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be shocked. I could see it making it to my top 10, but it has to stay. In order to get to my top 10, it would have to get even better than it already is. And I don't know. I don't know if it's going to get better because it's already a bomb. Not sure if it will be too much to share, but my name is Jay. And I don't know how to change my profile. No type shit. I hate that struggle. I hope I said your name correctly. Please correct me if I did not, because I don't get offended when people tell me I mispronounce their names. Some people do, and I don't understand that shit. So you let me know. I need to stop procrastinating and move inside. Akasha is so cute. All right, we're gonna move my beautiful behind indoors, and then we are going to do, I'm thinking a half-hour sprint would be good. And I'm curious, do y'all think I can get to page 100 if we do another half-hour sprint? Because I'm on page 74. Go ahead, Akasha. Good girl. And it's like, I know that I logically can read to page 100, but with me annotating and also just really enjoying the story so much, I'm kind of reading it slow. Anook, you're so cute. Go to your place. Go lay down, Akasha. Get in there. Good girl. Good girl, Akasha. You stay. Good girl. Nookie bear. A nook. A nookie bear. All right, so we got to go back to the laptop area, the desktop. We're going to have to switch. Type shit. Okay, we weren't sure if I'd been articulate. So that is awesome to hear. I need to put these in their proper spot. Give me a second. Give me a sec. All right. Here we go. Turn this overhead light on. Here we go. Okay. Oh, and then I gotta go get Akasha, get her situated. So we're gonna move. Yeah. Okay. On. My bad. Remove. I wish I had the audiobook for this because I really need to do some physical movement today. I have not really moved my body outside of walking the dog. And I want to do some yoga, like stretching and shit. I stretched a little bit during Suki Sunday. That's why my yoga mat is out. My bad. My bad, y'all. I always forget that happens. Okay. But yes, that's why my yoga mat is out, because I was doing some stretching during Sugi Sunday, but not enough for my body to really feel it. You know what I'm saying? Nookie. Come say hi, Nook. Get up here. So we're gonna do a half-hour sprint for our next one, I'm thinking. Right? What do you think, Nook? Hey. I love you. Yes, I do. I love you. You're a good dog. Why are you? Ugh, I love her so much. She's the best. Do any of y'all already know what your favorite, not favorite book of the year is, but just one that you really, really loved and are certain it's going to be in your top 10? Do you have any books like that? I know that James by Percival Everett is mine. But for some reason, I can't remember if I read that this year or last year. I feel like it was this year. It's hard. I can't remember. But, oh, do you have a toy? You want the toy. Bring me the toy then. She's standing next to a stuffed animal. Oh, you want this. She's so cute. Jay says, I have a newfound medical issue that's preventing me from doing yoga, but I miss it so badly. Hoping to get resolved itself or get it seen about it so I can go back to yoga. Honestly, I feel that. I feel that, dog. And I'm hoping that for you as well, because you deserve to move your body in ways that feel good to you and keep things in your life that make you happy. You know? That's so important. And I know what that feels like when you have something keeping you back from something that you know makes you feel good and know is good for you. Like, I feel that. Her little face. Okay, this one, She Made Herself a Monster, I'm not familiar with. Cat and Gamer, which is a manga. And Crime Time, #crime. That's cool that there's a book with a hashtag in the title. That's pretty cool. A fun audiobook. None of these I'm familiar with, and this is why I gotta get back in the swing of just knowing like what's good in the book world. I'm getting there. Slowly but surely, y'all. Slowly but surely, y'all. Oh, she's small, but she's so strong. Okay, so I'm thinking we should hop into a half-hour sprint. Nookie, bring me the toy. Bring me the toy. Come on. She's just going to do that until I get up and go get it. Bring me the toy. She's so fucking funny, bro. All right, so let's sprint until the hour mark, right? Because that would be a half hour. Technically 33 minutes if we start right this second. And I need to peek at my Goodreads to see if I even marked when I read James. I'd be forgetting to put books on Goodreads, I swear to God. Nookie Beer. I think you'd like She Made Herself a Monster. A woman fakes being a witch. There's possibly a vampire. And there's
Two men to hate with the passion of 1,000 suns. I can always hate on a man. Always. Count me in. Count me in, coach. Yeah. Okay, so it was a 2024 anticipated read for me. I read it in 2025, apparently, because it's weird. I just feel like I read it this year, but I guess not. I guess not. Oh well. Not to the Amazon. Oh, she brought it back. Wow, look at her. You brought it back. Such a violent little creature. All right, friends. I say we do another sprint. I'm going to try and read and do this at the same time. Break. Hold on, y'all. Our sprint has ended, but Akasha wants a treat. So I'm going to go get her one. Because she deserves it. She's so cute. All right, cuties, you'll have to excuse the sounds of the happy dog crunching, but the dogs must be entertained. So I actually don't know if I have gotten to page 100 or not. That was my goal during the last sprint, was to get to page 100. Yes. I read all the way to page 104 of You Know What You Did by K.T. Wynn. Marvelous. This book is so stressful. It is so good and an incredible grief club choice. It's great. Absolutely great. And it only gets better. But what about y'all? How were your reading sprints? I'm almost to the point in the book where I stopped reading the first time that I enjoyed this story. Yeah, so it looks like I didn't get past. Wow. Nope. I found some annotations on page 121. So let's see when my annotations stop. I got farther in this book than I thought I did. Okay. 125 is where I was in this book. Wow, I forgot everything that I read. So I'm 20 pages shy of where I stopped reading the first time I tried to read this. It's incredible. Yeah, it's one of those books where the husband is very dismissive. Like, he loves his wife, but he cannot listen to his wife share emotions for like the life of him. So that's frustrating. Hey Beth, what's up? It is so good to see you. I am doing well. Truly, deeply, truly am doing even better now that you are here with us. I'm currently on a nocturnal sleep schedule, so have just woken up, but will hopefully use these sprints to get my day started and plan some filming I'm doing later. I love to hear that shit. I know that's what's right. I love to hear that. I was actually wondering if I should film something in my room with my, my artificial lighting, since I think it's going to be overcast for a couple days. We'll see. I started reading Gilf Yuri, so I'm having a great time right now. Oh my gosh. Oh, ignore me, y'all. I've been streaming all day, and I tend to yawn when I haven't been moving enough. I'm looking up Gilf Yuri. I don't know what that means. I see Golf Fury or Birdie Wing, a girl's golf story. That's really cool. Either way, fucking cool. Appreciate you. I just finished Tall Water by S.J. Sindhu, a historical graphic novel. A little girl meeting her mom in Sri Lanka and deals with a natural disaster while visiting. That's an incredible synopsis. What did you rate the book? I am pulling up my Goodreads right now so that I can tell Goodreads I'm reading You Know What You Did. You know what you did before I forget. All right. Now I'm kind of curious to see what the ratings are. So, yeah, wow, this book. Okay, so 4,500 ratings, 1,000 reviews. I would have thought that this book had been more widely read because, wow, it's so good. It's incredibly well written. It's not like it didn't get, that's a lot of reviews. That's a lot of people reading your story, in my opinion. So I'm marking it as currently reading. We love that. Is awesome. Awesome. All right. The next thing I got to do is mark the book that I read yesterday as read. I'm so proud of myself. Yes. Yes. Okay, perfect. So I have just officially marked a book as read on my Goodreads that I finished yesterday. I'm very proud of that. Damn, I'm killing it this year with reading books. Look at me. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. If I get reading done, I'll be starting Mastery by Alethea Faust, which is book 2 in the Sex Wizards series. It's a really fun series. Oh my gosh. With a kink-based magic system. That's awesome. We love a sex positive wizard series. Very impressive, if you ask me. I like to hear it. Congratulations. Thank you. Y'all have been so kind and supportive, just in every way possible. It's deeply, deeply appreciated. Thank you so much, everybody. Truly. Y'all are a huge part of the reason why we're doing as well as we are. You know what I mean? It's 100% true. So thank you. Mapping. What? Prepping and working on reading challenges. Yes. Yo, the way that I was thinking, is anybody doing the tarot readathon? Who's in the chat? I was thinking of participating in that because it just looks so fun. Oh my God. Yeah, that's literally the comment. I'm doing way too many, including tarot readathon starting tomorrow, but having fun. What are the prompts for tarot readathon? I haven't watched anyone's videos yet, so I don't know. But I'm just seeing some of my favorite people participate, and I want to do some community bookish things with people. It'd be really fun. I didn't mean to type little. She's 17. It'd be like that, though. You know? I'm bad with ratings, but it's definitely pretty good. Haven't read anything about Sri Lanka. It was beautiful, an emotional tale, both the relationship with her mother and the effects of the war. That was the other thing I opened my Goodreads for. It was so I could look up that book, Tall Water. Okay. Whoa. Okay, that cover looks different than I thought it would. Graphic novel, very pretty. And it came out last year. Wow. Stunning. And it's queer. The day after Christmas, a disaster strikes and a tsunami ravages the island. Stranded amid the devastation and destruction, can Nimi reunite with her mother? That's awesome. All right, let me add the graphic novel tag before I forget. And then let me add the queer tag. Beautiful. Oh, and non-US. Love, love, love. That's freaking dope. Very excited. Thank you for putting me on. I appreciate that wholeheartedly. It is a very sex positive. It's also got polyamory and tons of queer rep and a really solid plot to go with it. Good girl, Lakasha. Did you like that? You did. You liked it. You did. Yes, you did. Come here. Come here, Lakasha. I've only just heard of Tarot Readathon, so I'll look it up. But I'm doing the Amazing Readathon by Four Paws and a book which is super amazing but intense. this year is Doctor Who themed. That's what's up. I like it. I do. I like it. I'm Team Pentacles with Locked Booktition. I did it last year on Team Ones. There's 78 prompts corresponding to the 78 cards. Last year was fun. 78 prompts? Lord have mercy. That's really fucking exciting. Sorry, I'm just keeping an eye on the dogs because Akasha seems restless. Akasha, get a job. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Yeah, she's bored. We'll do one more because look at her. This is what she does when she's bored. Like, she kind of just keeps. And I don't have any Kongs prepared, or I would give her one. So we're going to do one more sprint, and then I'm going to focus on enrichment for my dogs because I love them and I want them to be happy and relaxed in their home at all times. The readathon is inspired by the Amazing Race show, and we play explorers traveling around different places. That's so cool. There's options to be competitive or super chill, which is awesome. You get them by pulling a card. You can do as many or as little as you want. I did less than 10 last year. That makes total sense. Total sense. Okay, period. Yes. Yes. My readathon was 33, and I thought that was extreme. Oh my God, I am so excited about this. That's fucking dope. I do not, I'm not a tarot practitioner, and I don't have a deck, so maybe I will not participate, but I will absolutely consume content from those who are participating and hosting and participating, etc. That's awesome. I'll do my best to boost. This is me with my cat. I've been asleep all day. I've just come down and she's like, hi, love me. That is really cute. Yeah, that is adorable. It is good. Where did Akasha go? What are you doing, Akasha? What are you doing, Akasha? Aw. I know, sweetheart. Yeah. Let me see if I've got a Kong I can give her. I want to give her something to do. What are your place? And she's out of water. All right. That's really cool. That's awesome. Hell yeah. The downside to links is that they don't click in the chat. I've tried to put links in the chat before and it does not work, unfortunately. It's very irritating. Very irritating indeed. I I want to read more of You Know What You Did, but her family is frustrating me so much. The main character lives with OCD, and her family's idea of being supportive is by shaming her for overwashing her hands and for her behaviors, and being like, oh, you need to see a therapist, like, but they do it in a way that's very controlling, overbearing, shaming. I can't explain the tone, but like reading it makes the hairs on the back of my head stand up. Like, and it's very clear that the family isn't doing this. They're doing it because they're uncomfortable with the behaviors, not necessarily because it's what's best for her. It's hard to describe. It's just so frustrating. No, literally, bro. Like, I fucking can't. I cannot. I have a better example of, yeah, I don't like the husband. Like, basically, the husband goes, you undress in the mudroom after you've gone to the grocery store or even just to get the mail. The washing machine is constantly running. You lock yourself in the bathroom for hours. Annie, we've had this thing beat for so long, but you have to face it. Your OCD is back. She's like, it's not that bad. He goes, not that bad. Look at this. He grabs her hand, which is red and cracked from overwashing. I love you, and I can't stand to see you hurting yourself. You need to see Dr. Patel. That's not how you talk to somebody. That's not how you like raise concerns about somebody's health. By like, and then his way, yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but the tone of how her family talks to her drives me up a wall. It bothers me. I love Deja. I've been seeing her her posts about it, and but I haven't watched her video yet, and I need to. I definitely need to. No, literally, like oh my God, I hate how he talks to her. And then when she's like sharing, she shares some more, and then he says, Duncan drops his wife's hand and crosses his arms in disapproval. These all sound like excuses. Why can't you just try? I'll make the appointment with Lily for you. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. The classic, I'll show my love by belittling and blaming you and making it all about me. Hello, my family. No, period. That's absolutely what his character does. And a lot of his statements that are about her are about what he needs and what he thinks she should do. And I'm like, that's not you supporting your partner. You're just talking about yourself. No, literally, like, do you see why I'm like, it's so frustrating. It is so frustrating. And she even says in her like her internal dialogue, confiding in her husband rarely helps. When she mentioned her driving nightmares, he dismissed them. Everyone has the occasional anxiety dream about fender benders or speeding tickets. Try not to worry too much. And she's literally trying to tell him, like, hey, I'm having recurring nightmares about me crashing my car to the point where I'm scared to drive. And that was his response. Like, so, yeah. They do everything out of love, but it causes harm, and it's never really about you. It's about them being uncomfortable or unhappy with you. So they try to force their love. I have ADHD with, oh my gosh, why can I not click on this comment? I have ADHD, autism, and multiple physical disabilities on top. Yeah, just try. Really doesn't fly. Precisely. Precisely. Like, may I not marry a neurotypical person? I would not survive the marriage. And obviously, not all neurodivergent people are compatible in relationships. But having a partner who personally understands at least what it is to have a brain that doesn't function the way that people expect it to or demand it to is important to me. And Duncan is a neurotypical character, and it really shows. Need a shirt. Need a t-shirt saying, have you ever just tried to have empathy? Yes, exactly. So I can point to it anytime someone says that to me. Exactly. 100%. So let's do one more sprint, and then I can focus on my dogs. And I'm going to do a sprint, focus on my dogs, and yoga in that order. It's going to be awesome. And then I'm going to lay down because I've been streaming since 11 a.m. today, and it is almost 7:30 p.m. in the evening. That's incredible. I've been on stream for 8 hours. We had Fuck Ice reading sprints. I had a video premiere. Then I had Suki Sunday, and now I have these sprints, which is pretty dope. That's so mean. Oh my gosh. YouTube is on one, literally. Literally on one, bro. Do you have any recs for a beginner to yoga? I'd love to try, but have to be careful and gentle with hypermobility and migraines. It's such a what's it called? It's such a I can't think of the word, but yoga with Adriene is really great for beginners. I personally, though, if I were wanting to start yoga and I had those particular issues, mind you, I am hypermobile and I do live with migraines. Thankfully, I've mostly grown out of my migraines. I have not had one in a long time, but they used to be quite severe. So, having had those issues, I actually would start with Coach Green on Instagram. His videos are short, great breakdowns, but he helps with providing stabilizations of muscles and that you're going to want to have to go into yoga as a hypermobile person. So that way you're not dumping into your joints in yoga and your mobility is already in a stronger, more stable place when you start. I would start with Coach Green. Coach Green and Moved by Glow. I think that's her handle. They're both Black. Glow is a woman. Coach Green is a man. I would really start with them. But if you want to do yoga specifically immediately, I would do yoga with Adriene. It's just I'm hesitant to recommend her because she's so huge. Everybody recommends her. And thank you. This is better. Yes. Thank you so much. I feel so problematic just recommending the same white practitioner that everybody recommends. Like, she has millions of followers. She's been recommended for years, and there's so many other practitioners. Living with an invisible disability is exhausting because those don't experience it will gaslight you about it and shove it aside as if trying makes it all good. Exactly. I completely agree. Sorry to spring that on you, but you're the only person I know who's actually knowledgeable about yoga practices. Not at all. I just wish I had a better answer. Oh, stop. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yes. 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 I used to suffer I used to suffer so bad. Um like hospitalization suffer. It was terrible. I have an average of 12 a month, which is down from last year's average of 22 thanks to a new med. Thank you for these recs. I shall check them out. Fuck yes, you absolutely deserve equilibrium. That is terrible. That is exactly where I was. So I know absolutely how you feel. For me, it was middle school, high school, mostly college that my migraines were active. And it was like I grew out of them. Um, well, technically, I had one and it caused a minor stroke, and I was in the hospital. And after that, after I had the stroke, I stopped having the migraines. But I have had a handful. But thankfully, when I know they're coming, I'm able to do my interventions, and they just never returned. A friend of mine, Pieces of Niche here on YouTube, is a Black woman who practices. Oh, that's fucking awesome. Let me look up this person, because anytime I try to search like Black yoga practitioners, I find some, but I haven't found any that I'm like, oh my god, like this, like fuck, I want to like binge all your videos, like. So I'm always down. I need to stop touching my face. Okay. Oh, Niche has a podcast, so that's dope. Yes. Yes. Okay. We have just subscribed to Pieces of Niche. Thank you. They suck. People who don't have migraines just don't get it. Yes. Mine started when I was in single digits. Oh, no. It got worse and worse till my 30s. And the doctor finally said, maybe you should see a neurologist. No, literally, like, it's crazy. It's crazy how much of your life migraines take. My mother had the same thing, but her migraines, she didn't grow out of them, unfortunately. Oh, cute. Yes, and I saw the gardening. I'm excited to like binge through her work. I was 32 before a doctor took me seriously enough to do an MRI despite multiple hospitalizations, and now I'm on the wait list. So I'm hopeful. Fingers fucking crossed, because you deserve. You absolutely deserve. Just terrible. Okay, let's do a final sprint. Why don't we just go to the hour? Sorry. Ugh. Why don't we just go to the hour, and then we will wrap up. So our final sprint will be for 30 minutes. Final sprint, 30 minutes. I'm on page 104, so let's see if I can get to page 125, because that's where I stopped the first time I started reading this. Break. Friends, that marks 3 hours that we have been hanging out and 147 pages read of You Know What You Did by Casey Lynn. This is an incredible place for me to take a break from this very stressful story. Ooh, okay. Very good. Very good. I really, really enjoyed this day. Thank you for those of you who are watching back and not here currently. Thank you to those of you who are here currently. This comment. Yeah, we normally have that effect. So, it's a gift we have. We make people scream and run. Yeah, we've killed reading today. 147 pages of this book read. And then earlier I read a minimum of 30 pages of The Apology during the Fuck Ice reading sprints. And let's see how far I got into The Apology. This book is so good. Both of these books are incredible, and both are by Asian authors we love. Okay, so I think I read 40 pages, I believe, of The Apology. Because I'm on page 62, aka chapter 6. So 62 pages of this and 147 pages of this. How many pages is that? Or 146. Let's ask the internet. Let's ask the calculator. Well, I didn't read. Almost 200 pages, basically, I've read today on this beautiful Sunday. Incredible. And we got to talk about Break the Cycle, and that was awesome. Sick. And of course, now that we're ready to get off stream, it's raining again, and Akasha does not like to walk in the rain. But if I still have her raincoat, let me see if I have her raincoat. If I do, I'll take her. If not, she'll just have to wait till the rain stops. I worked out my June posting schedule. Yes. Oh, K-Bop, that's freaking awesome. I know that's right. Right. Like, that's going to be so stressful because I want to put out a bunch of Pride content too. So I love that you sat down and did that. Good for you. Yes. And my readathon announcement was hard. Had to up my videos to 3 a week for June. Yes, I will do my absolute best to come through and support because that is amazing. You are working so hard and I see that. We are both working so hard. Look at us. Hello. Hi, Julie. It's so good to see you. Julie got all of the chores done and the boys to bed. Maybe I'll get some reading done later. Precisely. Love that. Love that. Thank you. It feels so good. Like, who are they? I cannot believe I read 147 pages of this book today. Who am I? OG booktuber Jesse. Okay. And this book is it's not 400 pages. It's like 370, about 370 pages long. Okay. So yeah, I've got like, what is it? Another 150 pages? That doesn't sound right. 200 pages? Something like that. I got further into An Arcane Inheritance by Camilla Cole. Had to restart because I took too long a break from when I last read. Incredible author. I still have not read them, but I'm excited to. Fair. And I always try, every now and again I forget to modulate my voice, but I always try to be gentle of voice when I come back from a sprint. So it's not to startle people. I get startled as well from people coming back onto sprints. So silly. I've also done a master list for the month of things I need to prioritize. Yes. Main focus is on my painting, my hallways, and trying to clean my greenhouse that was recently cleared of junk. I love that. You have a greenhouse? That's really cool. That's very cool. One thing I want to do for my house is put up more photos of my parents, and I would like to put a canopy up in my bedroom. I love how genuinely. I have to take a picture of this comment. It's so sweet. That is the best comment. Thank you so much, y'all. I love how genuinely at peace you are with yourself these days. It's truly been a joy to see after the rough years you've been through. Thank you. It's really appreciated. Truly. I've definitely fought very hard for this peace and joy that I feel right now. Very hard. And now to get back to planning for Tarot Readathon. Got our weekly card prompts early. Yes. We love, we love, we love. Oh my gosh. Not this. Y'all are too kind. Y'all are too kind. It's very, very much appreciated. Yeah, I think things in life are going pretty decently. I'm really proud of it, and I want to keep this momentum. So keep making myself proud of myself and keep making my mom proud. That's so fucking cool, dude. I wonder, I need to watch, I'm gonna watch Deja's video and see if there's a way that I can participate without having to get a deck, because it's not that deep for me. But I have so many books going that I'm like, I bet I can find a way to participate. You know what I mean? And then Pride is coming up. So if I could do like a tarot readathon of queer books. You know? I inherited the greenhouse from my granddad along with the horrific interior decor. I'm slowly trying to improve on a non-existent budget. The joys of moving into your grandparents' house, period. I'm really proud of you. That's fucking awesome, K-Beth. I can't wait to see more of that. I don't know if you are going to be vlogging any of that. And I currently am I'm gonna binge. Yeah, because I watched your bank holiday reading vlog and I need to, okay. Slice of Life Diaries. Okay, so I see your Slice of Life Diaries that you posted 12 days ago. House clearing, battlefields, and visitors from Australia. So fucking fun. Okay, cool. So I have more videos of yours to catch up on, which we love. Yes. Okay, this is dope. You never know what you're going to find. Reactions have ranged from laughter to absolute disgust. I cannot doubt that. I have zero doubts. Thank you. I would read this comment aloud, but I know it's going to make me start crying. And I already cried during the Supernatural watch along today because there was like a dead child and mom scene. And that was hard. Thank you so much for that comment, truly. There are online tarot things they link to. Okay, well, duh, that makes sense. Okay, duh. Okay. Got it. Nice. That's right. Elliot Page did write a book, right? Forgot about that. Oh, yes. Just watched My Bookish Life with Kel Sweetie. She's tying queer books into tarot readathon, so it's very possible. I love Kel Sweetie. Okay, so let me pull up her page as well. Oh my God, she's so pretty. It's wonderful. Okay, wow, I'm a terrible person. Okay, see, Apparently, I'm not even subscribed to her channel. Like, that's horrific because I know at one point I have so many videos of hers to catch up on. Okay. So we will definitely get back into that. Oh, that's cool. Very cool. Very cool. I just might, I just might. Yeah, that's a great series. Like a great name for it. I'm so excited to watch. Digital deck generators to use and prompts are broad enough to do as a queer themed version of the readathon would be easy. I need to do this tonight. No, I'm making a to-do list. Y'all got me way too excited about shit. So I have this spare blank paper that I ripped out of my notebook for a project, and I decided not to use it for the project. So I'm going to put it to use now. Okay, so we're going to make a to-do for tonight. All right, so we're going to enrich the dogs. The doggies get some attention from Jessie. Jessie needs to do yoga and fitness, queer, tarot, readathon, TBR. Okay. Do y'all think I should post a TBR for the queer tarot readathon? Or not the queer tarot, but for the tarot? No, I'll just do a general TBR. I'll film a TBR video and I'll have a section for what I'm reading for that. Okay. So I'm going to do that. And then I need to watch Deja and Kel Sweetie's tarot videos. I got to watch those. And I also want to watch K-Beth's latest Slice of Life vlog. What else do I need to do today? I need to do a vlog update because of reading this. You know what? I wonder, this isn't queer though, but this does count as a grief club. A grief club book. And then this isn't queer either, but this is for reading books by BIPOC immigrants. So, both of these are. Okay, so neither of those will work, but I still need to do a vlog update for the books that I'm currently reading. Okay. So, that's really cool. Oh, fun. Okay, so since I love all of them. I literally was about to message Paulina today to ask how they're doing because I just feel like I haven't spoken with Paulina in a minute and I really miss them. Okay, period. Thank you. It'd be like that. Okay. That I was like, I swear to God, I was subbed to her at some point. And then I was thinking as well, like, I know it wasn't where I was like offended or didn't like the content or anything because I've never been rubbed the wrong way by that creator. Ooh, a manga focus would be really cool. So, okay, I don't want to end this stream, but I feel like I have to. Today was so fun. Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to do a recap, a journal recap of today's activities, which was I did Fuck Ice Sprints. I did a video premiered. I had Suki Sunday. I had Break the Cycle live and sprints. Wow, what a day. I've been so productive. Oh, I remember the last things. Instagram posts. I promised myself I was going to post something to Instagram and the last couple days, and I haven't. So I'm going to take care of that tonight as well. That is so rude. That is so fucking rude. Yes. Oh, I know we love to hear. Thank you. Thank you so much. This really means a lot. It means a lot. I hope that y'all all have an amazing evening. And for those watching back, thank you so much. Thank you to those who are here, of course. But I hope everything is smooth sailing for the rest of your evenings. And I will see y'all very,